G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 10 of the Passenger Flow DLC for Train Valley 2. This one's called Hindenburg Dam. So we've got 16 minutes. We can't reverse any trains, and we're not allowed to destroy any objects with a combined total of 10,000 or more. Alright, so let's have a look here. So we've currently got A, B, C, and it doesn't look like there's any other build sites for those, so that should be all we have. We have workers here and here. These guys want cars, those guys want cars. So it looks like cars are going to be what we need. Alright, so what we'll do first is just see if we can connect all of our letter stations. So we'll just get B connected there. Now we've only got 20 trains we need to get through. So let's see what we can do to get them all the way through nice and quick. Okay, so we'll just start with that. There's no point in getting him connected to anything. We could probably, it looks like to get to the cars over there, we're going to need to send the money through, which I assume just means anytime we send a guy through, it just takes a toll of 20,000. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just take our first three, and we'll pick this guy to send. So, a normal approach I would do for these lettered trains, so if you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen this, I just stack two of the stations, and then just keep ordering trains from the third station, just to try and get through them as quickly as possible. Now, because there's no other stations that look like they're going to pop up here, this hopefully should be pretty effective just to get these 20 done. And because we've got 16 minutes, hopefully it's not too big of a incursion. Now, I realize I've sent that guy the wrong way, but it's alright, once we get up here, we'll turn him around. Oh, there we go, just in time. We'll just stop him for a second. It's a little annoying when you get 1 for 1, but it's a fine system to use to get through them more quickly. Alright, so this is our 20th train that's going to be coming here. So once this C train gets on its way, we'll just send this B train down. And send him up and send him down. Okay, so now we can start looking at everything else. Now, we're not allowed to destroy objects, but let's see what we can do in terms of getting a build going. Okay, so to build the cars, we're going to need 20 cars. So we're going to need 20 oil, which we might just turn this. We're going to have to probably avoid that if we can. So there we go. Okay, so they don't need to go that way at the moment, so we won't worry ourselves with that. So we don't need the oil to go that way anyway, so that wasn't too important. Okay, so if we send these guys, probably main function is going to be doing electricity. So we can do is that, and then try and see if we can dodge as much stuff as we can up here. Ultimately, it's going to be fine if we do have to knock some stuff out, but if we can avoid it, we should. Okay, so we can send those guys on their way to do their job. Not really going to be doing much for us yet, but we may as well get the money. We can connect this guy here, and we'll build like this, and we'll get this guy to go up here. Just make a turn, we'll have to knock out that, and then have him come down that way. And then we can have this guy just avoid that. And let's see. Then we've got the guys down here. So what we'll have to do is swing around there. And then these guys. Now we can probably just destroy that too, just to give this guy the ability to go both ways. And that also allows that guy to go both ways. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll send these guys up there. So we'll send 1, 2. Now we also need the slabs. Where are we getting the slabs from? Oh, over here. Okay. Now it looks like we're going to have them in this section too. So it's going to cost us, I wonder how much money it costs us if that's like 20,000, but then it just sort of sits there and gives us like a roll through timer for a little while, so we're not spending just masses and masses of money. Okay, and we'll send some guys down here. Oh, we'll just change that quickly. No, just every train that goes through costs us 20,000. Okay, so that's going to have 10 of those going, so we'll send some more guys up for electricity, and we'll send 5 more guys up for this. So we're going to need to make 20 cars in total. Sorry, and we want to connect this guy too. We'll just leave it like that for now. And we'll send some guys from over here this way. Now what we might do is just while we're sort of waiting for things to be built, we might send 10 guys from over here down there. So we are going to need 20 of these. And since this guy's got the bit more heavy lifting with all the things he has to cover, we'll just send the guys that can travel the distance to get that done. We also then want to get 10 more guys down here. And then we'll also want to get workers over here as well. So, let's go. Let's just start with these guys. Move them over here just to have that done. Once they're out of the way, we can send 10 more guys down here. And we'll send our slabs up this way. Okay, so that'll be our 20 guys that are needed for this. These will be the 20 slabs done, so we need 10 more workers up here. We're going to need 10 more workers over here too. We can just buy barrels of oil. So what we'll do is we'll send them down this way. Now luckily the barrels cost the same amount as what we spend to make them. So we won't lose, or we're going to lose the 20,000 on that, but apart from that we won't be losing anything. Okay, so now what we want to do is get our electricity going again. And what we'll do is we'll move our first 5 of these just so that that doesn't cap out and stop manufacturing. And we're going to want to get more workers in here too. So I'll send those. Was that 4 that I sent? I can't reverse trains, so it's unfortunate because I can't send them back to get that 1, because now that 1's going to cost me 20,000 to have to get through there. Okay, and what we'll do is once that guy's passed through there, we'll just send more guys this way. And we'll pause this guy here. And we'll get our first 5 of these through. And our next 5. Okay, so that's got our first cars being manufactured. That just means the only thing of 5 that we're waiting for is this lot here. But while we're waiting for them, we'll send our next 10 guys up here. Follow them up with these guys. And then we'll send our next 5 of these over. And then once that passes, we'll send some workers. Now what we can do is just to make this shorter is we can just send these workers and... Oh no, we can't reverse them, sorry. So what we'll do is we'll just send them out of the way and then send these guys down to cover this. Okay, so what we'll do as well is we'll just wait for... that's probably enough cars done that we can send more people in. So as long as we've still got money, we can keep sending it. This 20,000 is basically the main cost part of this. It's gonna hurt. Okay, so we'll send our tires over. So we've still got 6 minutes at this point, so we're looking pretty good. And then we'll follow these guys up with some oil. follow them up with these guys, our engineers. And then we'll send in our steel. Okay, so once these guys arrive, we can start sending our cars home. So we'll send our first lot this way. And we'll just keep an eye, I might just send those guys just for good measure. And then we'll send our first lot of these home. There we go, 5 stars. That was my first look at that level, which so might be a bit slower than probably what you can do. But for any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below, or if you had a different approach that you'd want to share, feel free. There's the world rankings, but yeah, apart from that, I'll catch you next time. See ya.